Okay, boys and girls, I have for you a 1-minute lesson or so on how to use this little Garmin Etrex 20. Hit the power button, which is on this side over here. It'll eventually wake up. It's thinking about it. This hat button is how you navigate. I'm going to push it to the right, select where to go, which is in the upper right corner. You press straight down on the hat button, and that makes a selection. Now, its default here says recent finds in the upper left, but we want to go to Waypoints, so I'm arrowing over that way and then pressing down on the button, and that'll give me a list of choices. Let's just say I want to go to Rattlesnake Parking. It says it's 13 miles away. I'll highlight it, then I'll hit down button on that, and then I hit go. In other words, go is selected, and I pressed downward, and that made that choice. So at this point, it brought up the map. Now, that's not terribly useful to me. So I hit the back button, which is this upper button in the right corner side here, and I arrow over to map and down to compass. Just make that selection by pressing down on the hat button. And now it tells me I've got 13.3 miles to go, and that I need to go northwest from here. The arrow is pointing to my left now, but if I were to start walking and traveling in any direction, it would reorient the dial so that it would be pointing up in the direction of my travel. Or it'll actually rotate the dial so that the arrow will be pointing in the direction I need to travel. So it might dictate that I turn myself around and point myself in another direction and navigate. So at any rate, enough of that. You can walk there until you get there. As you get rather close, it'll give you a prompt saying you've arrived when you might be 100 feet from it or so. You can ignore that prompt or just hit OK, and it'll continue navigating until you get till you get the distances to the next location down to a few feet, or until you see the post that's been put up. It starts out navigating in miles, then at 500 feet it goes into feet, and then as you get close, then you're there. Anyway, that's probably enough for a lesson here. I'm going to power this thing down and say goodbye. Toodle pip.